I was really pleased with how hard our guys played tonight. Kevin Johnson is sick bad. He's got a respiratory bronchial thing going on. He was shaking yesterday. We had to get medicine in him and get him home and under the covers. He did not want to miss his opening night of his senior year tonight. That's why he's out there. That, and he's got tremendous toughness. So I thought he did everything he could to just try to play defense and give our team leadership, but he could hardly breathe out there. The rest of the guys gave us a tremendous effort. Really, really pleased with our passing. 23 assists is tremendous. 9 assists from our starting two big guys. Kyle Washington rebounded the ball like he can and needs to rebound the ball for us all year. The Ivy League is an upper mid-major league. Coach Martin does a great job. They're really hard to play defense against, so we were really doing everything we could to try to disrupt them. Anytime that we didn't put pressure on them, they found the open man, hence their 10 made threes. But we didn't give them points in the paint. We didn't give them free throws, which is so we have 3 goals every game defensively. No, don't give up points in the paint, don't give up a bunch of made free throws, and don't give up 3-point shots. So we were 2 for 3. If we're 3 for 3, then we'd have probably held them to around 40. But we fell asleep, lost J.R. Hobby a couple of times. But I thought the guys were ready to play tonight, and our energy was great, and our effort was great. But though we brought our toughness, and that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. So 18 second chance points. So our goal is to try to be the team that plays harder than the other team. Everybody plays hard. You got to play harder than the other guy. I thought we fought for position. We fought for rebounds. We were scrambling out there playing hard. So that's what we're all about. Of course, now when Jacob Evans plays like that, I look really good. I just told him, they said he had a quiet 23. Wasn't quiet to me. Might be quiet to you, not to me.
He said he had a quiet 23?
No, Chuck did, Darren Savino did, then I went to the radio, Chuck Mayshock did. I said both, it wasn't quiet to me.
Easy.
I loved it, and it wasn't quiet. Trust me, when the ball goes in, I grow an inch. And my blood pressure goes down 10 points every time we make a shot. So it's a hard game to coach when that ball don't go in the basket. So in all seriousness, you got to knock some shots in. And the rest of the guys didn't really shoot the ball well. He made 4 of our, the rest of the teams, 2 for 16 from 3. What happens is if you don't make any shots, then they're just going to pack it in. The defense contracts. Somebody's got to shoot it in. Then you can get some high-low passes, and Gary and Kyle could get it going inside a little bit. But that never happens if you don't knock some shots in. So, that's in coaching, that, man. If it don't go in, they're just going to keep packing it in more and more.
Kyle showed a lot of different facets of his game. He didn't make it.
He also showed hyperventilation where he can't breathe. So I was kidding with him in the locker room.
Before the game?
During the game.
Oh, it looked like he hurt his back, but
Yeah, a couple times he couldn't. He's so excited to play at Cincinnati and to get his career started again. I've never had anybody like that, okay? He is, very similar to SK when that dude loves basketball. He loves basketball. And I've never said relax this many times to a player in my coaching career, ever. I'm from Coleraine. We don't have yoga studios. I'm over there giving him woosah and relax and all these things I know nothing about. You ever seen me coach? Me telling him to relax is comical. He's looking at me telling me I need to relax. But he does. The guy got him, he gets himself so worked up. I'm telling you, there's a couple times where he just stopped. He couldn't breathe. But he can do a lot of things. I told him he showed it all, even the 3 off the side of the backboard. He showed it all tonight. I told him he had to work on his passing. Some of the things I told him: defense, rebounding, and his passing. He can score.
He got 11 or 12 rebounds.
12 rebounds and 5 assists. So that's what he was bragging to me. I said, well, you also worked on hitting the side of the backboard too.
That's not a bad start to your career.
No, he played well. When you got kids that work really hard, like I feel bad for Quadri's he played great against Indiana State. played great against Bellarmine. He didn't have a good game tonight. He's trying so hard to become a better player. You feel bad for him because he didn't play good tonight. They're humans to us as coaches. We're all, basketball is an intimate sport. We have small numbers. We're not like a football team. So you're happy, really happy when a guy like Kyle's put in so much time and effort and work and he plays well. But the other thing is I'm happy because maybe he's going to have a good year and makes my life easier too.
Was he down at all after the?
Oh yeah, he's in nervous breakdown mode. I'm being serious. It was a nervous breakdown mode. I was getting ready to bring in one of those healing people. I was going to call his parents are here tonight. They came from New York. I was going to have him go down to the village and get one of those people that just starts giving him like a seance to calm him down.
Was that because of the way he played?
He cares too much. SK went through the same thing. He cares too much. He can't be in nervous breakdown mode. SK, I remember when he went through like the whole month of January, he didn't make a three. Because it was the dude, he loves basketball now. You never have to worry about that with Kyle Washington. He's the first guy in that gym. He's liable to be back in that gym tonight at 1 in the morning shooting because he missed a three so bad. That's who he is.
When did you know that Jacob could play?
He practiced full go Monday.
So at that point?
Yeah, he's fine. We were just holding him out to be cautious. People think that I'm up to tricky things. I've said we're just holding him out to be cautious. Knock on wood, he stays healthy. Jacob he's in tremendous shape. He had a great off season, and he's extremely smart basketball. So he does not need the reps that other guys need. So I knew that he didn't need the reps that maybe like Jaron Cumberland needs reps right now. Like my fight in practice is to get Troy and Kevin to get out, so Jaron Cumberland can be in every drill because he needs it all. But those guys never want to come out, so I have to put Troy on, get on the bike or something. He thinks I'm mad at him.
Jacob's also very confident. It's like
he's a great player, Bill. You guys are just seeing Jacob Evans scratching the surface. I'm telling you. I told you this when we signed him. I don't say that about a lot of guys. I told his mom, I don't say that about a lot of kids, that I'm recruiting your son's going to be a star. I told him that. I never say that in a recruiting process. It's just, I saw him play for one game. I called him after the game. I told him, you will never play another game without me at it until you commit to Cincinnati, and he did not. It was not real hard once I saw him to figure out how good he was. And what you saw tonight, I saw it all summer. Last year in practice, he was, I think the difference will be this year, you'll see him making more plays off the dribble. Last year, he shot too many jump shots. You'll see him making many more. But he's in way better shape. Him and Justin are way. Mike did a great job. Mike Rayfeld did a great job with both those guys in this particular offseason.
Even last year as a freshman, he was confident enough to take a lot of shots,
yeah.
Tough shots, pressure shots in the
yep.
first freshman ball.
Exactly. I wish I'd get Gary some of his confidence. Gary still wants to pass the ball sometimes.
He didn't take a shot until late in the first
I
half.
know. That's Gary. He's the ultimate team guy. He's the ultimate team guy. Just, he got an offensive rebound in the first half. He's looking to pass it. He's 4 feet from the bed. The fans were yelling at him to shoot the ball. He's just, you talk about unselfish. Gary Clark's the epitome of that.
Jacob had a couple weeks off and just came back this week. Obviously there wasn't any rust. Was there any fear that there might be some rust to knock off and get back in flow?
Well, as a basketball player, you always fear, like, whenever you have some time off, you always fear, like, that your game can get a little sloppy a little bit. But I worked hard this week, trying to just get back into the flow of things. And, yeah, it just paid off tonight. I had some open shots. My teammates were finding me, and I was just able to shoot them in.
Kyle, was that worth the wait?
Wow. Just thinking about my whole year and looking back in retrospect, I was just like, everything was worth it. My decision to come to UC, everything was beautiful out there because I just played for my teammates. And I'm not just saying that just to say I really did just play for my teammates. And I was just trying to be there defensively and execution-wise. Everything came through. But, yeah, it was worth it for sure.
You picked up a quick foul at the start of the game, opened it over the back. What was you thinking?
I was like, please don't start this again. But I relaxed and told myself that just use your position, keep on jumping to the ball, and just be smart, be aggressive, pick your spots to be aggressive and stuff like that. So, and then once I got my flow, minutes passed by, and then I stayed out of foul trouble. I believe I only ended with 1. So.
Did you put a little bit of your entire game on display tonight? I don't think you made a 3, but you did a lot of it.
I tried to. Coach gave me a hard time because I shot it off the backboard, but I just have to get used to the depth perception. But it'll come. I have to make sure I'm shooting within the offense. I only took 2 wild shots, so I just have to make sure I'm shooting within the offense, keep on playing for my teammates. Because as you can see, we have crazy depth, so we'll be all right.
You talk about the chemistry between you and Gary. There was a lot of block-to-block, post-to-post, big passing. Just how that's developed between you two and knowing where each other's at.
Well, Gary's been there for me ever since I committed here. He's been here for my off season when I was sitting out, and he's been there the whole time. You know, Coach has been on me a lot, but he just told me to keep on working hard and keep focusing on the end goal. And, you know, he steals like Charles Barkley. So I'm like, if you're going to keep on doing that, I'm just going to get assists for you. So I told him I'll be looking for him the whole year. And, you know, GC, he's so selfless, you know, so he's going to keep on receiving that from me.
Were you getting a little antsy to play? I mean, how long could you have played in the exhibition game? And maybe they held you out, or when did you think you could play?
Well, I always feel like I could play, like, you know, even when I'm a little sore, a little banged up. But, yeah, I was getting a little antsy, like, you know, yesterday at practice, well, this whole week at practice, really just being out there again, I was really excited. And then coming out today, I was just excited. As soon as I woke up in the hotel, I just knew it was gonna be a good day today.
When did you know you were gonna start?
Well, before we went out to warm up, one of our coaches had told me, he was just like,
Tonight, not for you.
yeah.
Did you guys think you played well? I mean, it seemed like you did everything well as a team, maybe except shoot threes and free throws. Like you passed well, rebounded well. What do you think?
Yeah, well, we knew like they were gonna try to trap the post, so we worked on that all week. My coaches did a good job of scouting this team. They always do a good job of scouting, and they just had us really prepared for this game. And I feel like we can get better on some things. Like we cut down on some of our turnovers. You know, we had some bad passes, or I dribbled off my foot one time. Like that can't happen in a big time game. But I feel like all around we played pretty well. Our energy and our effort was there today, so I feel like it was a good day for us.
Good start.
Yes, sir.
Jacob, tell us about the tank.
Oh, well, I mean, I just asked the ref what happened. He said I pulled up on the rim, but I don't know. I got to watch it and see for sure. But, of course, I don't think I did it. But, that's every play. I don't think they fouled or something. But, I mean, if he called it, so it is a tech, so I just got to make sure I don't get that next time.
You guys spent so much of the summer and off season working on moving the ball, passing, finding the open man, taking a good shot, and 23 assists. I mean, you guys have to feel like some of that stuff is starting to sink in and pay off.
Oh, yeah, well, he's been on this, like, real hard. Like, you be at practice, you hear him tell him, don't hold the ball, don't hold the ball. So we try to just – because we have a lot of weapons on offense, so we just try to use all of our weapons, like try to get everyone to touch, like even throw it in the post, get some split screens or something going on, just get some movement. Then that's when our talent to take over. Like, as long as we just keep moving so the defense will know where we at, then we can't be guarded, honestly, in my opinion.